Hey, what's up, geeks? Darron here. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss whether or not you need passion to learn how to code. Now, before I get into that, if you're interested in learning React Native, check out the links in the description below. There's links to the free course and also links to the Facebook group. Now, do you need passion to learn how to code? I'm going to have to say no, but having passion does help. And not just with coding, that's with anything. When you have passion for something, it's just going to be a lot easier and you're going to learn faster. Now, the reason I say no is because I do many different things. When it comes to, I'm a software developer. I'm here to teach React Native. I'm here to help you with your software development career. That's something that's easy for me, something that I'm passionate about doing. But I'm not the best when it comes to video editing. I'm not the best at taking pictures. I'm not the best at sound editing, etc. And there's a lot of things in life that I'm not the best at, and I don't have a passion for, but I have a passion for software development, and I'm one of the lucky ones. And for some people, if you may have a family, maybe, and everybody's situation is different. So just because you don't have a passion for it does not mean that you won't have the discipline to complete something and do it. You know, everybody is wired a little bit differently, because even though you have passion doesn't mean you're going to be a good developer. It might mean you're excited, but you just may not be able to get it. You know people who they have aspirations to be an athlete or whatever, musician, whatever, but they just don't have the skill set to get it done. And there's people who have all the talent in the world, and for whatever reason, they just don't put their all effort into it. In life, you don't have to be Michael Jordan. I mean, you can be the second string player, the third string player, just as long as you show up and you're willing to put in the work and to get better. I think a lot of people who say that you need to have passion to code is usually people that have my background. You know, I learned how to code as a hobby. It was something I did for fun. I just wanted to build things for fun. And I also met a lot of developers along the way who learned how to code from hacking video games. You know, I don't know anything about that, but they hacked computer games or something like that when their childhood, and that's how they got into coding. And they stuck with it. They went to college. They didn't even go to college for CS, for computer science. They went to college for like philosophy or music or something like that. And for that reason, they landed a job as a software developer just because they had that passion. They wanted to continue to learn different tools and figure out, software development is complex in general. So that type of things excites that type of person. And I'm one of those types of people. But there's also people who become software developers because of a need. They need money. I know people one guy I worked with, he had a buddy. He didn't have a college degree or anything like that, but he had a buddy that worked for a company. They needed a developer, and they were willing to bring him on and teach him how to code. And that's how he got into it. I didn't really get along with this guy. You can kiss my butt, but he got the job done. He wasn't as passionate. And then there's other people who may have kids or have families, or they just hate their job, so they get into coding. It's definitely going to change your life. So I'm not going to tell you that you have to be passionate. I'll just tell you have to be disciplined. If you're going to learn how to build something, you have to learn how to debug it. You're going to have to learn how to plan like for specific features around a certain language or framework that you're using. You're going to have the discipline, because in software development, a lot of times it goes by fast, but there are times where upper management they're going to need your opinion on how to do specific things, and that's just something you have to expect as a software developer. But anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know your opinion in the description below. Do you think somebody needs passion and doesn't need passion? I would love to hear from people who are software developers, people who got into coding as a hobby versus people who just got into coding because they needed the money. Because I think that the opinion of those groups will vary. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.